They told us Antarctica was empty. Just ice, wind, and silence.
But the classified reels from the lost 1958 expedition prove that was a lie.
Captain Vance recorded this warning 2 days before his entire team vanished from the face of the Earth.
This is the story of the hollow ice. The story they killed to keep quiet. And once you see what they found, you'll understand why we were never meant to go back.
October 14th, 1958, the USS Erebus reaches the coordinates. The official mission was geological mapping.
But the private journals of Dr. Aris Thorne mention a different objective, the entry point.
As they pushed inland, the physics of the horizon began to shift. The compasses didn't just spin, they pointed down. Day 7. They crossed the zone of silence. Radio contact with the base was lost. They were effectively on another planet. But it wasn't the silence that scared them. It was the sound coming from beneath the ice.
A vibration. A mechanical hum, rhythmic and deep, resonating at a frequency that caused nosebleeds.
They found the entrance at coordinate 88 south. Not a cave, but a geometric tear in the crust. The temperature near the rim wasn't freezing. It was 50 degrees. Warm air, smelling of ozone and soil. Captain Vance ordered the descent. He knew this was the point of no return. The flare fell for 45 seconds before it vanished. No impact. Just void. As they descended, the ice gave way to rock. Obsidian black rock, smooth and polished like glass.
The geology was wrong. These minerals didn't exist on the periodic table of 1958.
2 miles down, the darkness broke. They didn't find hell. They found a garden.
The Agartha ecosystem. Flora that evolved without sunlight, fed by the geothermal radiation of the planet's core.
But this wasn't paradise. The air was heavy, and the plants.
Log entry, November 1st. We have reached the site. The architecture does not match any known historical. The scale of the doorways suggested the inhabitants were at least 9 feet tall. And the carvings told a history that would shatter human religion. They weren't gods. They were refugees.
Der Falke ist gelandet. Die Operation beginnt Mitternacht. Wiederholen Sie. Der Falke ist gelandet.
The conspiracy wasn't a theory. The wreckage of the 1939 Neuschwabenland expedition was right there. They thought the previous expedition had built a base. They were wrong. The first team had been hunted. The ecosystem had an apex predator, and it had been sleeping until the drills woke it up. The footage becomes chaotic here. The cameraman, Miller, starts retreating.
They weren't running from soldiers. They were running from the shadows themselves.
Miller was the first to vanish. No warning, just gone.
Trapped in the crypts of the hollow earth, they realized the air was changing. It was becoming heavy and strange. Vance's final log entry reads, "It's not just an animal. It's a hive. It knows we are afraid." They had one chance, the geothermal vents. If they could ride the updraft, they might make it to the surface. They rigged the winch to override safety limits. It was a desperate ascent.
We scrambled for the surface, praying the winch would hold. But down in the dark, gravity is just another law they know how to break.
They breached the surface at 8:0900 hours. Only 2 of them made it out of the cage. But they brought something back with them. A pathogen? A frequency? We still don't know. A specialized recovery team arrived shortly after. Their orders were specific: secure the site and isolate the evidence.
Protocol 7, sterilization. Every journal, every sample, every witness.
Except for one reel. One soldier, Corporal Miller, hid the evidence.
The public was told it was a blizzard, a tragic accident. The families were given closed caskets. To this day, that sector of Antarctica is a restricted zone. Satellites are programmed to blur the coordinates.
But the ice is melting. And what's down there isn't dormant anymore.
Recent sonic anomalies in 2024 match the frequency recorded on the 1958 tapes.
The Hollow Earth is waking up. And this time, we aren't the ones knocking.
Was it an unknown civilization? Or something from before our time? The Agarthans?
The governments of the world know. The Antarctic Treaty wasn't about peace. It was a containment strategy.
We share this planet. We are just the tenants living on the roof. And the landlord is coming back.
If you look at satellite maps right now, check these coordinates. See the blur?
This footage was never meant to be seen. By watching this, you are now part of the secret.
The official story is a lie. The ice is not solid. The history books are missing a chapter.
Next week, we investigate the Mariana Trench connection. You don't want to miss it.
Stay curious. Stay questioning. And remember, the truth is often deeper than we dare to dig.